What's up, guys? Bullfather Fell-Handed here, bringing you the Art of the Object 140 Part 4. Here we are in Runeberg. The greens have spawned on the northern spawn. The reds have spawned on the southern spawn. What I typically like to do on this board is go to the F0 type area. Go over there, see if I can't get some shots in the middle early on in the game. Maybe get some guys running into cover down near the rounded edge of the city part there. Typically what I like to do, as you can see right now in the game there, I'm kind of confused. I have no idea what's going on. No big surprise there. We'll get moved out in a minute here, I promise. Maybe, theoretically, ultimately, one day. Here we go, we're moving finally. Yes, alright. Now, we're heading there, and as you see, we have a pretty decent contingent rolling with us. And that's the idea here. You know, we're rolling one deep. We have to be very cautious. We have to be very careful. Need to make sure we don't get overcommitted. We don't make any mistakes. We go slow. Take it easy, take it slow, take it nice and steady. And that's what we're looking for right here. We're not going to rush into things. We're just going to go right easy. We're going to let the greens wear themselves out just like a little kid. We're going to let them use their HP for us to our benefit so we don't have to use ours, because our HP is paramount. It's the most expensive thing on the board right now, and that's the way you need to treat it. You need to treat it. Anything that takes away your HP is just, they have to pay full price. So if somebody's going to come around the corner and shoot you, they need to pay full price. And you know, that's just the bottom line. As you can see, of course, I immediately starting to get shit on there, and people are not paying full price. So you know, when you're in a situation like this, you know, some of these situations you can be able to just do the best you can. And I've got guys shooting me from both angles here. I'm kind of caught in a crossfire. We're going to go around the corner here and see if we can't do something about that. Got a BC over here putting rounds on me. I'm not totally crazy about that. A good way to fight these tanks, if you can out-fire rate them, that's perfect. Pressure is their main weapon. If they can apply pressure to you within a certain amount of time, people will crumble. But if you see a BC roll in kind of hot, fire off 1 or 2 rounds and then back off, that you can work with, because you know, that gives you time to load, that gives you time to react. It's typically their blitzkrieg assault which really catches players off guard, and that's kind of, you know, I'm showing you how to defend against that in this particular tank. Granted, you know, if you were in, say, a 50M or a different tank, it would be kind of a different way to defend. You couldn't necessarily DPM them. You would kind of have to turtle up, side scrape, hope for the best, depend on your armor, which is something I never say depend on. So, you know, anyway, we'll check that later down the road in later videos. Now, as you can see, we own the right hand side of the map there, our left flank. We own it. It's ours. We're circling around behind them here. We've lost 2. They have lost considerable. So right now, you know, we're just coming around behind, and it's time to go ahead and put an end to this rebellion of theirs. We're going to put some hurting on them. And you know, we're not going to make any bones about it. We're just going to come around here and start to, you know, shut them down. In this case, you know, you're not necessarily health conservation mode per se, but you are getting close. You want to be very, very cautious. You don't want to, you know, run up on anything less than an absolute sure kill. And of course, there's all those times when we just barrel around a corner. There happens to be 2 or 3 tanks sitting there. That happens to all of us, and that's something you just have to understand. So we're going to go ahead and try to put another round here into the back of this guy. We go ahead and remove him off the board. That is yet another piece of the puzzle there. We've got a clunker here hiding in a corner. We're going to go ahead and try to shut him down. He's more concentrated on the guys in the front there. If you listen to watch my last video, you see how, you know, if you give them something big and clunky to shoot at that can't move around a lot, typically that's what they will shoot at. It's when they get done shooting at those type of things is when you need to be worried, because then they're going to start shooting at you. Now, it's a wrap, and you know, like I said in my other videos, no freebies. If this is you, if you're these last one guy left, make us pay for every bit of ground we take. You know, just don't be one of those guys that runs and drowns himself in a lake or whatever. You don't want to be that guy. Alright? You do not want to be that guy. Okay, guys, thank you for watching the Art of the Object 140 Part 4. This will be my final installation into this series, as my last video has recently died on me. So guys, hope you enjoy. Please like, subscribe, and share.